Hi, this is Asin. You are now watching Asin Excel TV. Today I would like to share how to generate a list of random dates in Excel. To generate a random date, we can make use of the RANDBETWEEN function. For the bottom argument, that is the minimum date, we should input as a serial number. However, if we have no idea what is the serial number of a particular date, don't worry, we can make use of the Excel functions, either the date function or the date value function. Let's try for the date function. Bracket, follow the stated arguments and input accordingly. For example, if you want the minimum date to be 1st of January 2020, we should input as 2020, 1, 1, close bracket to end the date function, comma, and proceed to the top argument. We could also use the date function, but let's try the alternative, that is, use the date value function. Unlike the date function, we just have to follow the arguments and input accordingly. For the date value, on the other hand, we should input as a text. So we need quotation mark followed by the maximum date in any format that recognized by Excel. For example, 31st of December 2022, quotation mark and close bracket again to end the RANDBETWEEN function. Press enter and we should obtain a random date in terms of serial number. If you want the output to be presented as a date in front of the RANDBETWEEN function, use the text function, bracket, and now move to the end, make a comma and type the format. Start with quotation mark followed by the format that we want. Quotation mark and close bracket. Press enter again and we should obtain a random date in the format that we want. To make a list of random dates in front of the text function, type the function MAKEARRAY. If you want to generate a list of random dates down the rows, use the row argument and input the number of dates that we want. For example, 100, comma, for the columns argument, put 1, since we want the dates to be presented in only this column. In contrast, if you wish to generate a list of random dates through the row, we should interchange these two values, that is 1 for rows and 100 for columns, comma, and proceed to the function. To make use of this argument, always use the lambda function, bracket, followed by the parameter of the row. We could input using any letter or word, since this is just a dummy, comma, followed by the parameter for the column, also any letter or word, comma, followed by the function that we are going to return the random date, that is the combination of these functions. And now move to the end, close bracket to end the lambda function, close bracket to end the MAKEARRAY function. Press enter and we should obtain a list of random dates in the format that we want. Let's make a check on the dates that we generated. Firstly, check the minimum date, bracket. We could only consider serial numbers, which means that we should first make use of the date value function before selecting the list of dates, bracket to end the date value function, bracket again to end the minimum function. Again, if you wish to return a date in front of the minimum function, use the text function, bracket, and now move to the end, comma, followed by the format that we want, also together with the quotation marks. And now close bracket to end the function. Press enter and we should obtain the minimum date. Similarly, to check the maximum date, instead of using the minimum function, we change to maximum, and the rest should be exactly the same. Now go to formulas, click on calculate now, or press the function key on the keyboard, which is F9, and check for a few times, see whether fall within the range that we want. Okay, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you like this. See you.